episode of Science with Owen, episode 5, layered liquids. What we have is this nice syrup. We didn't have golden syrup, so we see if normal pancake syrup would work. We have vegetable oil, and we have, well, food coloring. What we have done, we have filled the glass halfway up, well, a tiny bit more than halfway, but still. We have put 3 drops of food coloring in and stirred it all together. What do you think will happen? What order do you think it'll go in? Do you think it'll mix up so you can't tell? Or do you think it'll be in a certain order?
Okay, so the first step is to put 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil into the tall glass. So that's 1.
Tall glass. See, we have 2 separate glasses.
3,
4,
and 4. So now the only thing in the glass is the vegetable oil. Now we're going to add 4 tablespoons of the dyed water.
Woohoo.
And we just dyed it so that you can see the color difference between the oil and water, because sometimes they're the same color.
Pretty much.
So we're going to do 4, and then we're going to see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just a smidge more.
Whoa.
And then let's see what happens. Hey,
Look
check
at
it
that.
out.
The oil has floated because the water is more heavier. And look at all
the water
bubbles.
is denser.
The bubbles aren't really supposed to be there.
That's so cool. It's just the way I poured it made bubbles. Okay, so now let's see what happens
cool.
when we add 4 tablespoons of syrup, which is even more dense.
Ooh.
Do we think it'll go on the top, or do we think it'll go on the bottom?
Or the middle.
Or will it all just mix right up?
Or we'll all just mix right up and it won't be...
2, 3, and 4.
Look at that.
Hey, check it out, Andy. Can you see? Come on this side.
Awesome.
So you've got the syrup, and then the water, and then the oil. And the colors, because the water is blue, it helps us see it a lot better.
As you can see, I thought it would go, how would it go? Okay, so water on the top, oil in the middle, syrup in the bottom. Obviously, I was wrong.
Well, we just got the water and the syrup mixed up, because the water is...
Pretty much. I knew the syrup was going to be on the bottom.
I would have thought that the water would have been on the top too, Owen. So that was a fairly good guess.
I knew the syrup would be on the bottom because it is more heavier. It's pretty obvious to tell.
I had a feeling about the syrup too.
So, let's mix this.
So what did we learn today?
But it's not finished yet.
We learned
Is
that it's not always what we think it's going to be, and that we have to do the experiment to see exactly how it's going to turn out, right?
Now let's do the finishing touch.
Oh, there's another step.
Yes. Okay, so what I've done, I've taken a plate and put it on the top. So when I shake it,
it won't spill. All right, give it a good shake.
Watch.
Please be careful not to spill.
I'll try not to.
Okay, and then put it back down, and let's watch to see if they separate. Oh, it's a nice green, gross mess.
And that.
You shook it good, honey.
Yep, that's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, is it going to separate? It might take some time, hey?
No, it's supposed to stay like that, apparently.
Is it?
We've let it separate for about 5 or 10 minutes, and look, it's starting to separate. I had no idea this would happen.
And this is it after half an hour.
So it's been an hour, and green looks like, yes, it is green. Looks more like the Northern Lights.
I don't think it's going to separate any further.
No.
It's been an hour since the last time we checked.
Pretty much. 5 hours later, or maybe a bit more, and it has no change. So it's been about 18 hours, and it's 8:30. It's almost time for my school, but the oil has separated even more, all the way to that. Whoa! But the water and the syrup has combined, and we're not
They're not going to separate anymore.
They're not going to separate anymore. That's about as much as it's going to be. So
that was just kind of a cool after project, right?
Pretty much.
Alrighty.
See you next time on Science.